You have no idea. When I talk about Swiss America and I talk about declining value in the dollar and I talk about your money being worth less, you have no idea how the price of goods and services are affected by social subsidies. You have no idea. The price of a product, good or service, is determined by its supply and the demand for that supply. If there's abundant supply versus low level of demand, the price of that product either comes down or it's no longer produced. Conversely, if there is high demand for a product and low supply, price fluctuates upward as those with the capital decide based on opportunity cost whether or not to purchase. People who don't see the benefit of the purchase anymore don't make the purchase. If you look at the price of products in a supermarket and you have to labor in order to have an income to purchase that product, and somebody else simply accesses a government program which is paid for by you, okay? The price of the product is not only affected by the fact that you have to give some portion of your money. Just think of a standard product in the supermarket, eggs, for example. If you want to buy eggs, you can't just go into the store and buy eggs. You first have to buy a dozen eggs for somebody on a social program, in that when your money is withheld to you, it is funneled into a program that buys somebody else eggs before you even get paid. So as eggs disappear off the shelf, as people constitute demand without money to purchase the eggs, there are less eggs on the shelf, which raise the price. Because you are left with less money from your income because of the taxes you pay to buy somebody else eggs, even though it appears that those eggs are $1.99 or $2.99 or $3.99 or whatever they're selling for in your neighborhood, you first had to buy eggs for somebody else, then pay the price for the eggs when you go buy them, the price being determined by the availability plus the demand. People without purchasing power based on income become part of demand in the process, driving the price of eggs up. But it doesn't affect them because their purchasing power comes from social subsidy. You, in order to keep up with the price increases, have to work harder or have more opportunity costs, in that eggs now cost you even more. The argument cannot be broken. Think about it. Open your mind and think about this. You look at the price of eggs and you say $2.99. Well, how does it get to $2.99? Well, certainly there has to be a farmer. And that farmer has to purchase chickens and chicken coops and whatever pieces of equipment maintain the life and health of the chickens that lay the eggs. The eggs have to be gathered up, perhaps by either machine or by the purchase of labor. They have to be packaged. They have to be shipped. They have to be stored. They have to be placed on the shelf. The store has laborers. The warehouse has laborers, so forth and so forth. And then profit margin is taken into account. And that's how they arrive at $2.99, but added in there, unrelated to the actual cost of that $2.99, is that your $2.99 isn't worth $2.99 anymore, because your $2.99 involves the confiscation of some of your wealth to buy eggs for somebody else. Not to mention the fact that all prices are affected by demand. If demand is inflated by social subsidy that you pay for, you not only lose money in the paying of that social subsidy, you lose money as the price of the eggs are pushed up by the increase in artificial demand. That is pricing for everything: home heating oil, light bulbs, diapers, produce, meat, coffee, frozen concentrated orange juice, if we want to quote the movie Trading Places. Every single thing that you buy has a component of demand in the price. If there are large and ever-growing groups of people whose demand is artificial because they do not have the capital to make the purchase by their own income, it comes from you through your taxes, you lose money through your taxes, and you lose money for the fact that the prices have to increase due to the fact that there's artificial demand, which means the price that you are paying is artificial, as it is affected by artificial demand. The argument cannot be broken. That is the cold, hard truth about economics. We're right. They're wrong. That's the end of the story. Capitalism is boss. Sirius XM Patriot.